Good morning. My name is Kaylee. Oh, hello. My name is Kaylee. This is Matt. We're so excited to be here this morning because we get to share with you a little bit about our 10-day trip on spring break. We partnered with an organization called Union Gospel Mission, and it was incredible. We got to do so many things there: sorting clothes, cooking, cleaning, teaching, leading worship. It was incredible. And as we got to know them and share our stories, they blessed us way more by sharing their stories with us and their hearts with us. We just want to say thank you to this community who partnered with us through financial giving, through prayer. We could feel it, and it has been pretty amazing to feel your support. So thank you. But Matt is actually going to share a little bit of how Jesus just impacted him over the 10-day experience. So let's give it up for Matt. He's going to share.
Hey, I'm Matt, and I had the amazing privilege to go on SOAR Heartland over spring break. I definitely experienced Jesus on my time serving, and I'm so grateful that I did. Going into SOAR, I was just a bit nervous of the specifics and what it was going to be like. I had heard from others who were encouraging me to go that it's a life-changing experience. And of course, me being my skeptical self was like, all right, if you say so. Okay, so there were two ways that Jesus really impacted my life this spring break. The first was in worship. The way that I normally connect with Jesus is through worship, whether that be playing or in the crowd. That was my time. When I finally experienced what the worship was like, I came to reach a new, loving for worship. I felt I was being told to extend my arms in surrender or lift them high. I felt so happy while in those stances. The song that really spoke to me was New Wine by Hillsong. I hadn't heard it before, but it's the top of my new playlist now. The line that really spoke to me was when it says, in the crushing, in the pressing, you are making new wine. It let me know that no matter what's going on, Jesus is there working in you. A second way that Jesus really impacted me was when he spoke to me during a teach. We were in the middle of teaching time, and they were talking about cultivating, to mix up and unearth the problems and things that would stop your seed from growing. And right as they said that, I remembered a choice that I had made about a year or so ago that I was not too proud of, and that I thought I had buried for good. I had just a strong feeling of, what do I do? And again, right as I was thinking that, the next slide popped up, and it said, maybe there are some people who you need to forgive or ask forgiveness from. And that hit me with such force that I basically started to cry right there. And I was sensing so much of, you should tell them the truth and ask for forgiveness. So after this session, I talked to my leader, Darren, and asked if I could talk to him. I confessed to him something from my past that I had wanted to bury forever. He was so supportive. I was really ashamed during the whole conversation that I was looking down the whole time. When I finished, I looked up at Darren and just felt so much lighter, like a weight was lifted, like Jesus had taken it away. After the conversation, I prayed about it to God, and I knew what my plans were for when I got back. Since I got back, the opportunity came where I actually got to ask that person for forgiveness. I hadn't even been back for an hour before the chance arose, and I took it. It was so refreshing and freeing to hear them say, I forgive you. So I feel like SOAR was a life-changing experience for me because I feel like Jesus changed my mindset, and I'm a different person because of it. I felt so moved by what I was sensing that my whole mindset was different from when I went in, a complete 180. It means a lot to me that I get to share how Jesus worked in me over spring break, and thank you.